Alrighty, hi everybody, 01 of 1 here. This is just going to be a quick video. We are back at the station, and I just emptied everything off the Nautilus, and now I have to empty everything off of Brutus. And to do that a little bit easier, because there wasn't like a real easy way to connect onto here, considering how big this is, I made this crazy looking contraption here, and this, believe it or not, is a crane for that connector right there. So this is using the script cockpit, piston, rotor, and hinge controller. And it's actually pretty easy to set up. So if you look inside of here, so some basic README stuff right here. So the important things here is that you have a controller name. So this is going to be the name of your cockpit. You can change it to whatever you want, just make sure that it matches. And then what this allows you to do is you can use your A and D, your W and S. So A and D is left and right, WS is forward and backwards, Q and E is your roll left and right. Also your crouch and your jump, so that's your space and your C. And then also your mouse movement, so that's your X, or X going this way and then Y going this way. I don't know if you can see the little cursor or anything moving right now. Hopefully you can. And so basically you have either individual hinges or rotors or pistons or groups of them. So this is a group, so pistons, crane. So this controls all three pistons. Yeah. And so I have all of these things set up. And then I also have a couple of these things not hooked up through here. So these hinges here, so those two and those two, I have hooked up through a button in here. And that's going to be button 2. Okay. And then button 1 is what lifts everything up. So if you can see that kind of in the distance, or maybe if it wants to, there we go, that's a little bit better. Okay, so that just lifts it up so that way you can actually do stuff with it, right? And so then I have and I've been having drones coming in constantly, so the guns are always shooting at something. So just ignore it. Okay, and then I have a hinge over on the right that you can't really see. It's after that middle hinge, and it's kind of on the end. It's the one that's bent right now. And that one I have set up to the X and Y for the mouse. And then the hinge before it I have set up to the Y and, yeah, to the Y, yeah, up and down. So that's mouse up and down, and then this is mouse left and right. Okay? And then also, I need to put a bit more torque on this thing. And we'll just put it at like 200 or so. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I just don't want it to bounce around too much. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. Okay. So that is that. And then, do you remember those grouped hinges? So that's the extend hinges. So if you hit 2, everything just kind of swings out. Like that. And I have all of these hinges so they'll all turn the same way. So they're all turning in a negative direction, but in that negative direction, you know how I have them set up, it just extends it all the way or it retracts it all the way. So that's that, and then that just kind of goes in there, and it goes out like that. And then the W and S keys is going to be the pistons, and that's the group of pistons, so it moves them out. If I push W or S, obviously. Okay, now I need to get up onto the connector up there. So what we need to do, oh, and I should show you, W and E is your rotate on the end. So that is the connector rotating around. And then also spacebar is moving the hinge down there on the end, and C moves it back up. Okay. And so then I have everything hooked up onto a camera, and now as you can see, as I move the mouse left and right, the camera moves left and right. As I move the mouse up and down, it moves up and down. So I need to get this thing hooked up to there, right? So I'm going to extend out a little bit. Hopefully I can get this thing hooked up. All right, now I don't know if it will bend the right way. I mean, I'm sure it will. It's just going to be a little weird trying to get it. Okay. So if I bend this way and then I bend that way, okay. So now it's kind of inverted. Nope, nope, nope. I need to go up. Okay. Yeah, so when you turn the camera, it's a little It's a little weird. Okay, so I need to go up. And then, no, to that direction, okay. And I believe the connector is right below. So I need to go up a little bit, so I'm looking at that block. And then down or up to go left. So once again, this is because the camera is rotated around. All right, now I can extend out a little bit. Oh, this is gonna make me go crazy. Okay. So if I, okay, so up is to the right, right? Okay, so up moves it more to the right. And then, oh my God. This is, okay, hang on. Let me rotate this around so I can get it at least somewhat in the right place. There we go. And maybe, just maybe, I can actually get it to connect. Maybe. I have no idea. I don't think it likes that. Hang on. Let me go and see where that's at. And if we need to rotate it. Oh, wow, we need to go in a lot farther. Okay, that's fine. So let's go back into the camera. All right, so we need to go up and then in like a lot. That's as far as it'll let me go in. Okay. And now I need to rotate this. And then go forward. Okay, rotate a little bit more. Okay, now I need to go up. No, there we go. And up. The controls, I can't figure it out. Okay, no. Okay, we want to go this way, and then that way. All right, and then forward. Can we get it locked in? Hello? Hello? No? You don't like that? Okay, what is your malfunction, sir? I mean, you're basically here, right? Is it extended? Are you telling me that I'm a couple millimeters short? Is that what you're telling me right here? Yeah, that's as far as it goes, so... Okay, seriously, drones, go away. Alright, so I need to move Brutus a little bit closer. But more or less, it does work. I mean, we got pretty close. How do we get to this? Okay, there we go. And then we will connect. Okay, good to go. Okay, and then also, I don't have the script for the inventory manager on here, so is it just gonna pull everything automatically? I think it's thinking. It's like, what do I do? I don't know. I mean, it's starting to pull stuff out a little bit, kind of, sort of, maybe. There we go. Okay. So that is Brutus now fully empty. And I'm going to have to remember that that crane does not actually go out that far. So, I mean, it goes nearly the entire length of this thing, so maybe I'll just have to get a little bit closer next time. But, I mean... it does what it's supposed to do, so I'm actually kind of happy about it. Alright, so now let's move this back down. And then we need to spin this so that way the little tab thing is up. And then also this needs to bend back on itself. Like that. Okay. And then we fold it up until it's all the way folded up. Okay, and then we rotate it this way. And then we fold it back down. And there we, oh, no. Sorry. Forgot to back it in all the way. There we go. Are we okay? You thinking? All right, so I need to go this way and then up, I think, or something like that. I don't know. No, we need to go down. I think that's how that goes. Okay, then we should be all nice and tucked away. Good to go. And yeah, so there is my little crane. That's pretty much all I wanted to show. So we did make some progress on our legendary assembler. So we're at 274 legendary motors, and we've got everything else in there. So all the rare tier 6 motors are in there. So a good place to get those legendary motors is from those really, really big drones. Their name escapes me for the moment, but they do work, and they do give me stuff. So I might have to go back out there and kind of pester them a little bit. But yeah, this is just kind of what I wanted to show. My little crane system. It works well. It packs away in a pretty small little area here, which is great. And actually, does it actually tuck all the way in there? Yeah, it tucks all the way in there. So yeah, that's great. But yeah, I mean, and then if I don't want to use the actual crane thing, then I can just connect into that normally, you know? Like I could actually drive Brutus in here and then connect to this connector as it is because it's sticking out in the right direction anyways. And that was a very large pause or freeze in the game. And I did clean up all of the scrap that was lying around. That was before the last video, and I'm still getting a lot of game freezes and stuff, so I don't know what it is. Maybe I just have too much stuff in here, and the game just can't keep up. What is that? Cobalt Cruiser? I don't really care. Okay, but yeah, so that's, there you go, little crane. And I tried using the, what was it? M-ARM OS. I tried using that one, but that was very confusing, and it didn't seem to work with hinges. It's just rotors and pistons. So this one is pistons, rotors, and hinges, which is like great because that's everything that I need. And then I just had to get a little creative with how I had it set up, or how I had to set it up, I should say. And yeah, it works really, really well. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this very, very short video. And then if you guys ever want to use that, I'll just go down here again and we'll take a look at the name. It is Cockpit, Piston, Rotor, and Hinge Controller. And then obviously if you do use it, please give credit to, you know, the name of the script so that way other people know what you're doing. And then the person who made the script gets, you know, credit because it's like, oh, hey, that guy made that. Okay. You know what I mean? So, all right. So that's my little crane. It works wonderfully. And I could actually connect into that from here. So that was like fully extended again. But yeah, I could actually reach all the way up there, which was great. It makes like unfilling these things, or not unfilling, but emptying these things a lot easier. That Cobalt Cruiser is still over there. I might go after that. Nah, it's moving really fast. I don't care. But yeah, that's all I got. And I'm going to call this one like a 0.5 video. So like, I don't know, we're at like 205.5 or something. 107.5? No, 106.5. This will be 106.5, I think. But yeah, so that's all I got. So until the next time, have a good one.